The beginning of the separation from God is emotion. That's it. See, some of you get that. Some of you do energy work and Reiki and, things like that. You're interested in that sort of thing, or you're interested in yoga. And see, you sort of have a vague idea of energy, and you understand how you can block energy, and you understand how people can rob you of energy, or you can be drained of energy, and so on. You understand that, don't you? Well, then you have to understand that the impetus, the impetus for everything good comes from God. The energy to live and move and have your being comes from Him. Now, He also gives energy to animals. They have a certain energy. And then there's a striving. I see plants have a striving to reach above the soil, a striving to reach toward the sun, a striving to reproduce and produce flowers, and then a striving to produce seeds, and then the seed in the ground. When it awakens, then it has a striving again, doesn't it? You see, animals have an effort or striving toward self-preservation and toward reproduction and so on. Well, human beings, we have a striving also, don't we? And what is our striving? Well, it should be toward our Creator, to search for the purpose of your existence. That's what it is. See, the seed, there's a striving toward the purpose for its existence. And you ought to have something like that. And a yearning. It's not exactly a striving, but it's a something that wants to move toward the Creator, toward finding out your purpose in life and why you're here, and ultimately toward discovering your Creator. And a kind of a leaning toward good, an inclination toward good, a movement toward good, and an abhorrence of evil, you see? Something like that. But do you see the energies from God? It's love, isn't it? It's love energy. Everything He does has love in it. Even His gentle correction has love in it. But you are separated from God's love. And you're separated from the kind of energy that would move you, motivate you to what is good for you to do and to grow endlessly in stature and wisdom and love and patience and kindness, endlessly growing in those, endlessly growing toward more adventures and more courage to face bigger adventures. It comes from God. It's a gift to humans. But you have separated from it. You have separated from it. So everything is a compensation. So now do you understand? You have to refine the connection to God. And how do you do that? You refine the state of being that you had before that first upset. Now, it wasn't your fault that you became upset. It wasn't your fault. You were just a little child. And they were mean and they were cruel and they teased you and they pressured you and they emotionalized you. And then after they upset you, after they made you anxious, after they made you afraid and insecure, then they comforted you, didn't they? Oh yes, then the insecure, clinging thing they had created, the needy thing, they then comforted it. And why are people so hungry and so thirsty, so ravenous for love? Have you known someone that was just so hungry for love because they haven't had love? All they've known is cruelty and tease, and then the false comfort that is given to what has been made that way. Do you understand? So what you need is God's love. God's abiding love. It's always there. His grace is there. His forgiveness. You need all of those. And His forgiveness is there, and you need it. You have to find it. So you have to become still.